Hey guys, happy new year. How are your goals doing this year? How is it coming along? I hope you have real estate investment goals. Today we are going to be talking about BRRRR. I know a lot of you have heard about it. Today I'm going to be showing you live examples with numbers. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so that you can get all the latest information and you can get a notification when I post my videos. Today we are talking about BRRRR. I will be giving you examples today, so stay tuned. BRRRR is an important strategy in real estate. It's a very favorite strategy of mine because it's an hybrid between flips and buy and hold strategy. So when you're flipping properties, you buy a property, hopefully at a very good price, you renovate it, and then you sell it for profits. And you get all your money out, you have to pay taxes on that, right? Sometimes we forget that, but you have to pay taxes on it. When you're buying an hold, you're buying a property and you're renting out for the long time. That one, you're just collecting mostly cash flow. But BRRRR strategy combines both. It's a hybrid, and you can have benefits of both words. What BRRRR means is you buy a property. That's the first BRRRR, the B word. It means you buy the property first. So once you buy the property using DeboraHomes, of course, we help you to identify a good property to be able to get all the numbers and make sure the number work. So you buy this property. So this property has been bought, and now we are trying to, the second R, the second letter is rehab. So now you have to rehab the property. When you are rehabbing the property, this step is very important because you don't want to overspend on your expenses. You don't want to go there and just make it look like a palace. That's not what we're trying to do. You're trying to crunch your numbers, you understand your budgets, which I'm going to be helping you to do if you are using us, DeboraHomes, to buy this property. We are going to be advising you on this project. So when you are doing that, you are making sure you're spending minimal. So in this video, you will see all the things that we do. But let me explain it first. You are renovating the property. The things that we did for this property, I have it written down here, is number one, we decluttered this property. Oh my goodness. If you saw this property when we bought it, it was ridiculously bad. It was smelly. Everything that you think of, it was bad about this house. Okay. But again, having an eye for opportunity is what sets us apart as DeboraHomes and make us very successful. So the things that we did, first of all the appliances, as you will see in the video before, it's all outdated. They are not working. They are very bad. So we had to change all the appliances. That cost us about $5,500. The flooring of this house, some of the rooms doesn't even have flooring, so we did the flooring. So that cost us about $3,500. We also had some flooring from the previous owner, so that cost us $3,500. The washroom was completely a mess. In fact, there was no tub when we bought this property, so we had to put new surround, new tub, change the toilets, all the tiles, everything. So the washroom itself is costing us about $5,000. That's what it costed us. We had to paint, of course. Painting is one of the least things that you can do, but brightens up the place, even if you wanted to do flip. So we painted this property to give it a fresh look. So we did that. That cost us about $3,500. The basement, we finished the basement, and labor for everything was about $10,000 around there. We also painted the deck, right? We also worked on the deck. All the cabinets were old, they were not modern, so we changed it to, we painted it all white. That's the least amount of work. So we did that, and then we just, we use modern colors throughout. We change also the countertop in the kitchen, so that gives a modern kitchen, because everybody wants a nice kitchen, right? Kitchen sells homes. Kitchen and bathroom would help you sell a house and will help you to make sure when it's time for you to refinance this, you will make sure that you're able to get good value for it. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the video. Okay, so welcome in. As you can see, this house is all renovated. By this point, you'll see that most of our houses are all the same scheme. So we basically use the same color, the same color scheme. So the painting is all the same, the flooring is all the same. But oh my goodness, when we enter into this house, I was like, I didn't want to step on this property because it was so dirty. There was dog everywhere, floors and stuff like that. But yeah, so we pretty much painted this, replaced the cabinetry, new appliances. These are all Costco, and I'll put all the price tag, but this is all Costco, and this is such a fun project. Thanking our contractors on this project. You can see outside we didn't really do a lot, but to the outside. But yeah, pretty much open concepts throughout the property. We're gonna go upstairs. When you're buying the property, the most important thing for me is just to be able to vision, not look at the property as what it looks like, but what you can get from it, right? The potential of the property. So that's one of the things that interested me when I step into this property. Even though this washroom, as you can see the before video, it wasn't anything to write home about. So you could almost not take a shower or do anything here, to be honest. But voila, this is what we're able to do with it. Again, with low budget and this property, I think we spent in and around, I'll put the price here, that was spent on this property. But again, this is the master bedroom, the biggest room, and no fancy stuff really. So it's a 3-bedroom, 1 to 3, and that's about it, right? So thank you guys. Welcome back. So as you can see in the video, it was a mess, but we're able to get the things done. This process only took us about 3 months, you all. So it took us 3 months. We're doing other properties on the side, so this took us 3 months. It could take you only 1 month if you had your contractors and everybody in line for this job. Again, if you're working with DeboraHomes, we're gonna be supplying you with recommendations of people that you can use. So once you buy the property, you already bought the property, you did your rehab, the next R is for you to go and rent the property. So this property, we bought it for let me just see my notes here. We bought this for $360,000 is what we paid for this property. So our mortgage, of course you have to put 20% down. The mortgage was about $72,000 plus closing costs. The mortgage balance on day one was $288,000. So our monthly payment is around $1,500 per month on this property. The mortgage is very, very small, right? Now, when we rented out the property, we were able to get $2,100 for it. I know. So when you do the cash flow and everything, subtract all the insurance and all the other bills that you have to pay, we are at a cash flow of about $450. Okay, I think the mortgage insurance was only $1,000 per year on this property. So you rent the house was rented for $2,100. Now you have to then go back to the bank and refinance. This is also a very, very important step, because you want to make sure that you're working with a lender from the start, knowing what you want to do. You want to go to a lender that are flexible to be able to refinance, or if you went to a hard money lender, you also want to be able to have a durable or a considerable amount of time for you to be able to, do all this process. So it takes people sometimes on average between 4 to 6 months. That I would say that's an average, that's a good time. So Again, you go back to the bank. If you're refinancing from a hard money lender, you can now refinance to, a bank or someone that is going to, and if you're from variable, you can also go now to fixed if you're going to keep this property in your portfolio for a really long time. So the next step, like I said, was you bought the property, you rehab the property, you rented it, you refinance it, and the last step is you repeat the process. So now we refinance this property. Guess how much we pulled out? If you do all the numbers right. So the value that we got from this property after doing all the work was $470,000. 470 minus 20% gives you about I think it was about I don't know, but do the math. But when we pulled out the money, we were able to pull out about $88,000. That's how much we were able to pull out. So again, we invested $72,000. We have the money, we have the property still, so we're able to collect cash flow, which you would have had in a buy and hold strategy. We pulled out our money without paying taxes. That's very, very important. And now you can repeat the process. You can go buy another property around the same price range, do it for another 6 months, and you can do this 2 times a year with the same amount of money, recycling the money. And by the time you have it in 2-3 years, now you have 2 properties a year times 3 times, that's about 6 properties. So there you have it, guys. I hope that this is very, very helpful to some of you. Flipping properties is a good strategy, but BRRRR it's an amazing strategy. Thank you guys again. Please subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again next time. Bye.